Hey guys, Francesca Amato here, and I want to tell you that because of the hard work of people like myself and the wonderful ADA advocate, there's only 2 forensic experts, mind you, in the country, and my wonderful mentor, Vicki Gribben, and the other advocate, Jay Shore, the Department of Justice is cracking down on family courts that are mandated by law and required by law under the federal codifications of Title II of the ADA to make sure that they have virtual court hearings for the disabled, invisible injuries that are being ignored. The courts seem to think that if you're visible, like you have a wheelchair, you're the only people that are disabled, that have disabilities. That is utter discrimination, and invisible injuries is literally listed as such, invisible injuries. Let me read to you what the Attorney General has put out. The Attorney General has signed a notice of proposed rulemaking, NPRM, to improve web and mobile rulemaking. So that would be virtual appearances for clients and their ADA advocates. This is to ensure ADA access. Okay, you don't have to have a visible disability to have a disability. And I'm tired of people with invisible disabilities, generally caused by courts taking people's children and placing them in abuse and doing all kinds of wrecking havoc on the psyche, being completely discriminated by these judges that are not versed and these attorneys that are not versed and are filled with ego, and violate their rights and demand that they tell them what's wrong with you, or you seem very articulate and smart, you can't have a disability. These are horrifically discriminatory. Public entities, particularly state and local governments, family courts, are mandated, to accommodate. And it's not about what they think is reasonable. It's what's reasonable according to the person, not the judge. Imagine if a judge told somebody to wheel in with your wheelchair, but put it over in the corner, because I'm not finding that to be reasonable. And so now you have to push yourself up onto a chair on your own, or to walk in with a service dog and to put the service dog in the back so that the service dog can't do what it needs to do for you, or to go in if you're blind and have your glasses taken off because the judge doesn't like the glasses that you're wearing. It's the same thing with invisible injuries, and that's what ADA advocates do. So the Department of Justice has sent the NPRM to the Federal Register for publication. These courts need to stop. Courts like Beaver County, Pennsylvania, most of the courts in West Virginia, and a few other courts that are just completely backwards.